accidents can happen.
Hey, what's up? It's William from Rocket Zero, and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this video, we're going to be building Agent P, Perry the Platypus from Phineas and Ferb. So for this secret agent, we're going to be using some black, orange, cyan, white, red, and then some yellow wool for the badge, because he means business. So let's get started. But before we do, please make sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we post our news videos, which should be at least once a day for the rest of the year. So now let's get started. We're going to begin with 7 blocks of our black wool. So here we go. Not too close. We don't want to run into each other. So yeah. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, after those 7 black wool blocks, what we're gonna do is that on the right side, we're gonna go up by 2, so 1, 2. And then we're gonna have a weird shape that's gonna be made out of 3 black wool blocks, like so. And then 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're gonna have 4 black wools going to the left. So now make sure you guys have this. Now every so often after we build something, I'm gonna be taking a step back, allowing you guys to have an opportunity to hit pause just in case you need a little bit of extra building time. But you can also feel free to pause the video whenever you need to. So now let's continue. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna add 7 black wool blocks going up on the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, after we do those 7 black wool blocks going up, we're going to have 4 diagonal black wools going up on the left side. So we're going to have, 1, then 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have 4 diagonal black wool blocks going up into the left. Then we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Then 1 diagonal black wool going up into the left. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the left. And then another 3 black wools going to the left. And then we're going to have 5 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Remember, you can pause it whenever you need to. Now, below this 5 black wools, we're going to add 1 black wool. And then below that 1, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 black wools. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 1 black wool on the right. And then below that, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the left. Now, below this 2 black wools going to the left, we're going to have 9 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the left, we're going to go up by 2. So 1, 2. And then on the right, we're going to go up by 2. So 1 and 2. And then to the right here, we're going to go to the right by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to add 1 diagonal black wool going down and to the right. Then we're going to go back up here to this 5. We're going to skip a block and add 1 black wool on the top. So now let's take another step back. Make sure you guys have this so far for your Agent P. And now let's continue. We're going to have 3 black wools going up on the left side. So 1, 2, 3. Then 2 black wools going to the right. And then we're going to have 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to be doing next is that we're going to start working on his tail. So that's what we're going to be doing. But before we do that tail, we're going to start right here and we're going to go up by 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So make sure you guys have those 16 black wools going up. And now we're going to start doing the tail, which is going to be a lot of detail. So let's try to pay attention because it's important. Now we're going to have one diagonal black wool right here. And then on the left side, we're going to go up by 2. And then again, we're going to go up by 2. Then we're going to have one diagonal black wool. And then we're going to go up by 2 again. And then on this left side, we're going to go up by 4 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this so far for his tail. Now what we're going to do next is that over here, we're going to have 3 diagonal black wool. So we're going to go 1, and 2, and 3. So make sure you guys have those 3. Then we're going to have 2 black wools like so. And then up here, we're going to have 3 black wools going up and to the right, but like diagonally. Does that make sense? So 1, 2, and 3. Then below this 2 black wools, we're going to add 2 black wools to the right. Make sure that they're connected there. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks, like so. And over here, we're going to have 2 black wools going down on the left side. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then over here, we're going to have 3 black wools going down. So 1, 2, 3. And then on this top part of this 3 black wools going down, we're going to add 2 black wools. And then 1 diagonal black wool. So I know that was confusing, so let me just step back and, pause it here if you guys need to. We're not done with the tail. There's still one more thing to do, which is that over here, we need to add 5 black wools. So we're going to go right above this black. We're going to place 5 going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you guys have that. And actually, it's not 5. I don't know why it said 5. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7. I wrote 7 on my notes. I'm not sure why it said 5. But yeah, just make sure you guys add 7 black wools going to the right there. And that's how you make the little tail, as you can see. Looks just like that one, so we're doing good. So now let's continue with the outline of our Perry the Platypus. But first, pause it if you need to. This would be a great little stopping point. We've done the little feet, and we've done the little tail. So now it's time for the arm. So for this arm, we're going to go over here, and what we're going to do is that we're going to have just 2 diagonal black wools like so. Remember, we're going to count this one as 1 diagonal. And then we're going to have 2 black wools to the left. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to have 2 black wools to the left. 2 diagonal black wools. I missed. There we go. Make sure you guys have those 2. So let's go over it. This part's going to be really confusing, so I'm going to do my bestest to make sure that I explain it as clearly as possible. So once again, you're going to have this 2 diagonal. We're counting this as a diagonal. Then you're going to have 2 black wools to the left, 1 diagonal, 2 black wools to the left, and then 2 diagonal black wools. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 2 black wools to the left, 1 diagonal black wool, and then 2 black wools to the left. And then what we're going to do next is that we're going to have 6 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So yes, we're going to do 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this. I know it looks confusing, so I'm going to go over it again. We're going to have 2 diagonals going up and to the left, 2 black wools to the left, 1 diagonal, 2 black wools to the left, 2 diagonal, 2 black wools to the left, 1 diagonal, 2 black wools to the left, 6 diagonal. Now we're going to go up by 2 on this left side, so we're going to have 1, 2. Then we're going to go to the right by 2. Then we're going to go down and to the right by 3 diagonal black wool blocks. So 2 and 3, just like so. Then over here, we're going to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the left side, we're going to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. And then on the right side, we're going to go down by 2 black wools. And then on the right, we're going to go down by 3 black wools. So 1, 2. Whoops, I fell. I hit A too fast. Oh no, what happened? My controller froze. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I don't know what happened. I think the controller just disconnected. Alright, so let's continue. What we're going to do is that over here on the bottom, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. And then right on top of it, like being connected, we're also going to have another 2 black wools going up. And then on the right, we're going to go up by 2. So 1, I'm sorry, we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Then we're going to have a diagonal black wool block going up and to the right. And then on the bottom, on the right side, we're going to go down by 5. So here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then on the left side, we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the right, we're going to go to the right by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we need to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks, like so. So we're going to have 1, 2. Then going to the left, we're going to have 3 black wools. So we're going to go, oops, what a mess. We're going to have 1, 2, 3. And then again, this time being connected, we're going to have another 3. 1, 2, 3. And now he has a little bit of detail here, as you can see. It's that little spot right there. So for that, we're going to grab our cyan wool, and we're going to place 3 cyan wools. And then above the last cyan that we placed, we're going to place 2 black wools going up, and then 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. So let's take a step back. This is what we have so far. And now let's continue. So we're going to go over here. And you guys remember to pause it whenever you need to. And you guys remember these 3 black wools. We're going to now have 5 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 diagonal black wools going down and to the right. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. And then 2 black wools going up. So make sure you guys have that. And now what we're going to do is going to be, I guess, a little bit tricky, but hopefully not by much. So let me see. How can I explain it so it makes sense? So let's just grab a random block, have it be red. And then above this random block, we are going to place 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go ahead and take out that temporary block. We just needed something so we could build 1 block to the left of this 2. But make sure this is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool block. And then on the bottom, we're going to have 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1 diagonal black wool going up and to the right. So remember, this is going to be 7, 1 diagonal. Then we have 5 and 1 diagonal. Now over here, we also need to add 7 black wools going to the right. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome! So make sure you guys have 7 black wools. And then over here, again, we are going to have 7 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. So make sure you guys have this so far. Pause it if you need to. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go over here and we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools like so. Make sure you guys have that. Then over here we're gonna have 6 black wools going to the left. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you guys have those 6 black wools going to the left. Then we are gonna have 4 diagonal black wools going up and to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So make sure you guys have those 4 diagonal black wools. I know it's not in the middle. It's not even because of like just how the pixel art is. So just try not to pay attention to it because it's not even like his nose, but whatever. Most people's noses are not even, believe it or not. Now after these 4 diagonal black wools, we're gonna have 3 diagonal black wools going down and to the left like so. So make sure you guys have that. Once again, you're gonna have 4 going up and to the left and then 3 going down and to the left. And then we're gonna have 7 black wools going to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if these things match up perfectly, you did it right. So how satisfying is that? Then we're gonna have 2 black wools on the left side, like that. So let's take a big step back, pause it if you need to. But let's see what we have done so far, you know? I think we're making great progress. It's kind of a slower pixel art build. I think we're almost at the 15-minute mark. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, so let's keep it going, you know? I'm having fun. Hopefully you are too. So let's go, and over here, we're gonna go 1 block inwards, and we're gonna go up by 4. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And then 1 block on the from the bottom to the top. What am I saying? 1 block from the top, we're gonna place 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then what we're gonna do is that over here, we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. And above this diagonal black wool, we're gonna place 5 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So make sure you guys have this. I know it's a little confusing, but before we finish, I'm gonna fill in certain parts so it's easier to notice. But let's go ahead and get that outline out of the way. Now over here, we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the left. And then again, another 2 black wools going to the left. Then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. And on this left side, we're gonna go up by 2, so 1, 2. Then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. On the top here, we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the right. And then another 2 black wools going to the right. And again, another 2 black wools going to the right. So make sure that you guys have this 3 sets of 2 black wools going to the right. Now what we're going to do next is that we're going to place just a temporary block above these 2 black wools. And to the right of that temporary block, we're going to go down by 7 black wools. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So awesome. Make sure you guys have that. Let's go ahead and take out that temporary block. Now let's finish the outline over here. We're going to have 2 black wools going up. And again, another 2 black wools going up. Then we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. And then this part's a little tricky. We need to have 3 diagonal black wools. But this is going to be the middle block. So we need to have 1 more diagonal on the bottom. And 1 more diagonal on the top. So make sure you guys have this. I know it looks a little funky, but that's just what it is. Now, up here, we're going to add 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going down and to the right. Then we're going to go down by 2 black wools. And then we're going to go down by 8 black wools on the right side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure you guys have that. Now, what we're going to do, I know this part is going to be a little tricky, so let's try to cross your fingers and do a good job. Now, in between, we're going to add a row of 14 black wool blocks. So we're going to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then directly below it, we're going to add another row of 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I know that wasn't 14, but all you have to do is make another row below. I'm pretty sure it was 14. You know what? Let's count it again. So we have, let's just break it and count it again. Because, you know, it never hurts to double check. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at that. So we did it right. So make sure you guys, make sure you add those 2 rows of 14. Then we're going to drop down. We're going to skip 2 spaces, and on the third block, we're going to go ahead and add 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome! And now again, we're going to add 2 rows of 14. So let's just add a row in between. We don't have to count it. No, we can cheat. We can just do that. And then again, another row of 14. And then we're going to add 2 black wools on this left side. And over here, we're going to add 3 black wools. And there we have this one middle part of his head. As you can see, there you go. So awesome! So now let's continue. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little trip over here because we need to count. Yeah, okay, 2 blocks. Just what I thought. Okay. I'll explain in just a second. So do you guys see these 8 black wools that go down? Well, let's grab 2 random blocks. So 1, 2, or temporary blocks. And below those 2 temporary blocks, we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Let's go ahead and delete those 2 temporary blocks. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 3 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to drop down again and we're going to have 2 black wools going to the right. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. Then we're going to go down by 2 black wools on the right. Then we're going to have 2 diagonal black wools going down and to the left. And then we're going to have 2 black wools to the left. Then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 5 black wools going to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure you guys have that. Then what we're going to do next is that we're going to drop down and we're going to add 12 black wools going to the left. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's take a step back, pause it if you need to. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to add a little bit of detail here. So we're going to grab our white actually, and we're going to place 2 white wools with 2 black wools on the top and 2 black wools on the bottom. A black wool on the right with a white wool on the top and a black wool on the right. So make sure you guys have that. Then let's also grab our white wool and we're going to fill in this part with some white, and that's going to be its eye. As you can see, that's going to be its eye. So now let's do the other one. So for that, we are gonna, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna go over here actually. You guys see this row of 6? We're gonna skip 1 block. We're gonna grab our black and we're gonna go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. In the middle here, we're gonna add 4 black wools to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wools. We're going to add a white here, and then 2 black wools on the right. Then in this section here, we're just going to add 2 white wools. I'm sorry, 2 black wools going down. Let's grab that white and fill in this part of the eye. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now, actually, before we do anything else, let's go add a little bit of cyan wool in this part so it's easier to like see, because there's a lot of blocks crammed in together here. So make sure you fill in this section with some cyan. Then we're gonna have 3 cyan wools like that. Then we're gonna fill in this 3 other spots with cyan. And then this block, or this area right here, we're gonna fill it in with some 4 cyan wools. So make sure you guys have this. And then the rest, we're just gonna fill in the beak with orange and the hat with orange. But for now, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna worry about the rest of our outline. So let's go ahead and do that. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take a little trip here, because I got a double check, you know? So yes, it's 2, a gap of 2. Remember that. Help me remember that when we get here. Right, so it's gonna be a gap of 2. Do you guys see these 7 black wool blocks? Well, below it, we're gonna place just 2, you know, random blocks, temporary blocks. And we're gonna go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and take out those temporary blocks. Now, below this 3 black wools, we're gonna go down, and to the right, we're gonna add 6 black wool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So make sure you guys have 6 black wools going to the right. Then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're gonna go up by 5 on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're gonna have 1 diagonal black wool. Now above this black wool, we're gonna place 4 black wools going to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on the top here, we're gonna have 1 black wool. We're gonna grab our cyan. We're gonna add 2 cyan wools with a black on the right. Now above this cyan, we're gonna place 1, 2, 3. And then on top of this black, we're gonna add 1, 2, 3 going to the right. We're gonna switch back to our cyan. There's a lot of detail, as you can see, so I'm just, you know, we're just doing it all at once instead of filling it in at the end, so it makes more sense. We're gonna add 2 cyan wools. Now to the right of this top cyan, we're gonna add 4 black wools, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna add a black wool right here, a cyan on the right, and another black wool. So make sure you guys have that. Now below this cyan here, we're gonna add 1, 2, 3 black wool. So let's take a step back. Make sure you guys have this. I know it looks almost stupid right now, but I bet you it's gonna look really good when we're done with it. So now what we're gonna do is that over here on the right, we're gonna go down by 4. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1 diagonal black wool on the left. Then we're gonna go down by 4 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then below it, we're gonna have 2 black wools going to the left. Below that, we're gonna have 4 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna have 4 black wools going to the left here, or 1. We're gonna go. Bleh, we're gonna have. Why do I keep saying that every time I'm like, my brain's not working today. I don't know what's wrong with me. So make sure you guys have these 4 black wools going to the left, and we're gonna go up, and we're gonna add 4 black wools to the left again. And then on this left side, we're gonna go 1 block to the right, and we're gonna go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're gonna have 2 diagonal black wool blocks going up and to the right. And if they clicked right here, you've done it correctly. Look how satisfying. And that's gonna be the badge. So let's go ahead and fill in the badge so it's easier to understand what we have built, you know, so that we don't have to do it at the end. So let's grab that orange, and we're gonna place a row of 4 orange wools. Then we're gonna do 2 rows of 8 orange wools. Awesome. Now we're gonna grab our yellow and we're gonna add 2 yellows, 1 black, 2 orange, 1 black, and 2 yellows. Then we're gonna do 1 yellow, 2 orange, 2 black, 2 orange, 1 yellow. Then we're gonna do 3 yellows, so 1, 2, 3, 2 orange, and 2 yellows. Then the next row is gonna be 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 red, then 2 yellows, 1 red, and 1 yellow. Now over here we're gonna have 2 yellows going up. Then we're gonna follow that up by 2 red wools, 1 yellow, 1 red wool, and 1 yellow wool. Then we're gonna have 1 yellow, 1 red, and then we're gonna have 1 yellow, and that's gonna be the badge, because you know he's Agent P, Agent Perry the Platypus. Alright, awesome. So now let's continue. After you do that badge, we're gonna drop down here, and we're gonna have just 1 diagonal black wool, just like so. It's not even diagonal. We're just gonna place it right below it. And then on the left side, we're gonna go down by 2 black wools. And then below it, we're gonna place 6 black wools going to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then on the top, we're gonna add 2 black wools going to the left. And then on the left going down, we're gonna place 12. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So make sure that you guys have those 12 black wools going down and to the right. Or not down and to the right, but just going down on the left side. Get that right out of here. I never said right. Forget I said. So yeah, make sure you guys have 2 black wools going to the left and then 12 black wools. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to drop down, and on the right, we're going to go down by 8. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to have 1 diagonal black wool. And then we're going to drop down and we're going to have 4 black wools going down on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to go down again and we're going to go down by 6 on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you guys have those 6 black wools going down. And then once again, we're going to place 1 more block. So I should have just said 7, but yeah. Make sure you guys just have those 7 black wool blocks going down. And now let's take a big step back, because the final step is just going to be to fill in his little feet with orange, his tail with orange, the beak, and the hat. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and fill in the beak so it's easier to see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Alright, awesome, and that's what the face part should look like after you fill in the beak with some orange. Don't forget to fill in the head with some orange, the tail with some orange, his little feet with orange, and then the rest of the body with some cyan wool. I'm gonna back up. What's on my way? Who's this? Oh, it's Lufto, right? That's his name from Toy Story 3. So yeah, just fill in the remainder blocks like you see on the left, and while you guys do that, I'm gonna go ahead and start saying goodbye. There we go. I don't know why I can't talk today. Maybe too much pitch lord. Not enough water. Maybe I just need to take a break. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date when we post a new video. It should be every single day until the end of time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you real soon in the next video.